fast talking and fast striking. The UFC middleweight champion is a different kind of fighter and a different kind of athlete. He likes his highlights hot, his threads cold, his drinks colder, and his kicks bright blue. The classy striking virtuoso has amassed 15 MMA knockouts out of 21 wins and a massive cult following. The appeal is not a hard one to decipher. The king of middleweights is a combat computer.
Adesanya, so according to him.
And his brilliant knockouts resonate with conventional, hardcore, and casual fans alike. A skill set molded by years of Muay Thai, kickboxing, and boxing mean he has every strike in the book. What's more, his following confidence and creativity give him the freedom to throw them from unexpected angles, and to talk all kinds of smack while he does it.
What you gonna do when I run wild on you?
And when it's all over, when the fighter lies unconscious on the mat of the octagon, he's the style bender. Reclining across the ring turnbuckle like it's a hammock. The only thing missing, a cold cocktail and a silky Johnson hat.
Hey, like Roy Jones said, I said, y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot.
Welcome to the age of MMA. Enjoy this video. Israel Adesanya grew up in Lagos, Nigeria, which, at about 21 million residents, is the most populous city in all of Africa. His mother was a nurse, and his father was an accountant. Adesanya settled in Rotorua, New Zealand, at the age of 10 because of poor standards of education in Africa, and attended Rotorua Boys High School. Adesanya didn't take interest in sports during high school. Instead, he was a weeb and watched Japanese anime such as Death Note and Naruto. Adesanya was bullied during his high school years and attributes this mistreatment he experienced to his decision to pursue martial arts later in life. At the age of 18, he started training in kickboxing after being inspired by the Muay Thai film Ong Bak. 2 years later, Adesanya ceased his studies in pursuit of a kickboxing career and went on to pile up an amateur record of 32-0. Before turning professional and fighting in China at the age of 21, Adesanya moved to Auckland, New Zealand, and began training in mixed martial arts under Eugene Behrman at City Kickboxing, with future UFC fighters such as Dan Hooker and Kai Kara France, and current UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski. In May of 2020, Israel Adesanya won the first fight of his 7-fight winning streak, defeating Tim Antonio by unanimous decision. He won his next 6 fights, fighting almost exclusively with Wu Linfeng in China. His winning streak earned him a place in the 2014 Kunlun Fight 80 kg tournament held during Kunlun Fight 2. He lost the semi-final bout against Simon Marcus by an extra round split decision. Adesanya then made his Glory debut at Glory 15 when he faced Philip Verlinden. Verlinden won the fight by unanimous decision. The two of them fought a rematch at Glory of Heroes 3, 3 months after their first fight, with Adesanya winning a unanimous decision. Adesanya participated in the King in the Ring Cruiserweights 2 tournament of the regional circuit in New Zealand. In the quarterfinal, he beat Salva Aleksejczyk by unanimous decision. In the semifinal, he beat Pati Afoa by knockout and won the tournament with a knockout of Jamie Eads. Six months later, he took part in the 2015 Cruiserweights 3 tournament. He scored technical knockouts of Kim Ludon and Mark Timms in the quarterfinal and semifinal bouts, respectively. Before winning the tournament for the second time with a first-round knockout of Pati Afoa. Moving up in weight, Adesanya participated in 2015 the Heavyweights 3 as well. He defeated Nays Foey by TKO in the quarterfinal and Dan Roberts by KO in the semifinal. Before facing Jamie Eads in the finals, the two had previously met in the final of the 2014 Cruiserweight tournament. Adesanya won the tournament final by unanimous decision. Adesanya won 5 of his next 6 fights, including victories over Yusri Belgaroui and Bogdan Stoica. His loss came at the hands of the future Glory middleweight champion Alex Pereira, perhaps Adesanya's biggest adversary, who won by unanimous decision. Adesanya participated in the 2016 Glory Middleweight Contender Tournament. He defeated Robert Thomas by unanimous decision in the semifinals and won the tournament with a split decision victory over Yusri Belgaroui.
Kickboxing, Eugene Behrman, he's my trainer, he's the artist, I'm just the canvas, and they have put the work into me, and I'm telling you, man, they're not ready for me.
He fought Jason Wilness for the Glory Middleweight Championship at Glory 37, Los Angeles. Wilness won the fight by unanimous decision, although the result was considered controversial. His last kickboxing fight before he transitioned into mixed martial arts was a rematch with Alex Pereira at Glory Heroes 7. Pereira won the fight by knockout after dropping Adesanya with a short left hook in the 3rd round. Adesanya entered MMA in August 2015 when he won the fight against Song Kenan by TKO. He went on to amass an 8-0 record, fighting mostly in Oceanian and Chinese circuits. During this run, he won the AFC Middleweight Championship at Australia Fighting Championship 20 with the first round TKO over Melvin Gilliard. As well as the Hex Fight Series Middleweight Championship with a first round KO of Stuart Dare. In December 2017, Adesanya officially signed a contract with the UFC. He made his debut against Rob Wilkinson in February 2018 at UFC 221. He won the fight via technical knockout in the 2nd round. This win earned him the Performance of the Night bonus.
Real Adesanya, 28 years old. He arrives at the UFC debut here tonight against Rob Wilkinson.
Let's go, gentlemen.
A lot of the headlines have been garnered by his opponent, Israel Adesanya, but a big opportunity for Wilkinson tonight. He is in blue, newcomer Adesanya in black.
Good work from the outside. Nice lead hook right hand. And Wilkinson just did a beautiful job with the roll. That's athleticism, my friend. He rolled right through that. Oh, nice jab. Nice combination to the body. Like the speed on that jab. Finally, a good separation after a takedown attempt. Not going to take much for the referee to stop this one. This is a punching bag right now.
Oh, huge right hand from Adesanya after Wilkinson had landed a knee. Not sure how much more Steve Percival needs to see. There's a knee.
Yeah, this guy is done. That's it.
Israel Adesanya. So-so according to him, but the last style bender does it 12-0. He makes good on the UFC debut tonight.
Declaring the winner by TKO, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Adesanya's next fight took place in April 2018 against Marvin Vettori at UFC on Fox 29. He won the match by split decision.
If Vettori didn't respect him before the fight, he respects him now. That was elbow. Yeah, that was legal, and he thought it was still illegal.
Now Adesanya starting to showboat a little bit.
Vettori needs to get.
Adesanya also, as he lands the spinning attack there, at least partially draws high praise for his cardio. So in counting. So for the first time in Israel Adesanya's 13-fight pro mixed martial arts career, he will need to rely on the judges to get his hand raised tonight.
For the winner by split decision, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Adesanya then faced Brad Tavares in July 2018 at the Ultimate Fighter 27 finale. Adesanya won the one-sided fight via unanimous decision. This win earned him his second Performance of the Night award.
The last style presenting the number 8 middleweight.
You've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. We are underway for the final time here tonight. Wants to make the transition from oh, interesting move. Look at the style bender. Back in 30 seconds with more. Kicks from Adesanya. Significant strikes. Big time in the favor of Adesanya. Landing at a better rate.
Sebastian just outgunned in this fight.
Efficient attempt from Adesanya. We go the full 25 minutes now. We get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 50-45 and 50-45, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Adesanya faced Derek Brunson in November 2018 at UFC 230. He won the fight via technical knockout in round 1. This win earned him the Performance of the Night award for the third time.
The world, Israel, and now introducing his opponent, Derek.
This is a real level test fight, and right now Derek Brunson's got a hold of him.
Wow, you faced the best in the middleweight division by far.
Yes, it's
Skill.
style. Oh, Brunson flipped him with the left hand. Look at
See?
that.
But man, Adesanya looking great with the defense.
That's the last style bender, folks.
Declaring the winner, Israel, Adesanya.
While initially expected to serve as the co-main event, Adesanya faced former UFC middleweight champion Anderson Silva in February 2019. In the main event of UFC 234, he won the fight via unanimous decision. The fight earned both competitors the Fight of the Night award.
Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions.
Probably is what I'm thinking. Outside
inside kick by Adesanya first.
Adesanya trying to get a beat on his opponent here.
On the feints, he fakes. Now Anderson's chasing.
On his shoulder. Big right hand now from Adesanya. And now
Those right hands, those punches are landing. More feints from Anderson would help. Ooh, big right.
crowd totally engaged here for an issue. So trying to navigate distance.
Guys, you try to kick and you got to set it up. It's called throwing an empty kick, and that's why they're able to lean on it.
You hear the oohs and ahs every time Silva advances.
Punches are landing when he switches stance. Coming with some head kick and takes some medicine. Combination, and now it's landing. And this is what Anderson needs to do. Make it ugly.
Second now a buckling leg kick from Israel. Retreat. Silva attempts the flying knee and unable to. So, stripping techniques, neither party ever ran. Final 10 seconds.
Awesome match.
What a striking match turned in by Israel Adesanya. Middleweight belt and tonight belongs to those two men. Israel Adesanya.
Adesanya faced Kelvin Gastelum for the interim UFC middleweight championship in April 2019 in the co-main event of UFC 236. He won the back-and-forth fight via unanimous decision, with all three judges scoring the fight 48-46.
Kelvin, put that belt down. Seriously. Whatever happens next, shut your mouth. What you gonna do when I run wild?
Here we go is right.
In that type of stance.
Hard kick to the body by the last style bender. Elusive.
Neil Magny in Mexico. Adesanya retreats.
Oh, Calvin's in real trouble. Real trouble.
And look at him, instead of taking the step, he's still trying to go forward. He's going to get himself knocked out.
Nice straight right from Adesanya. Wow, what a fight.
Oh, it was hot. Look at that. Oh.
That one was attention. Adesanya retreats. He's a champ again.
Gastelum needs to pour it on.
Adesanya with a guillotine.
Gastelum spins out of it.
Oh, he ran the finish thing on top. This is good for Kelvin.
Adesanya looking to try to set up a triangle. Very
He's
slippery.
got to use it to sweep.
Gastelum's out. Whoa, to the feet. Whoa. Here trouble. Knockout for Adesanya now. We have had some epic middleweight title fights and another one here. Might get a stoppage here. Big elbow from Adesanya.
He's barely there anymore.
Oh my God, the spray of blood. They can stop this fight.
Final 10 seconds here. Gastelum goes down.
Stop it.
Kelvin's still fighting. Israel has to finish bottom.
All three judges score this contest. 48-46 for the winner by unanimous decision and new interim UFC middleweight champion of the Israel,
This fight earned him the Fight of the Night award. The fight was widely regarded as the best fight of the year, earning the nomination from most the MMA news outlets. Adesanya was the new interim UFC middleweight champion. Adesanya then faced Robert Whittaker in a title unification bout in October 2019, headlining UFC 243 for UFC middleweight championship. After a knockdown in the last second of the first round, Adesanya won the fight via knockout in the second round. This win earned him his 4th Performance of the Night award.
This is a moment. Like, this is what dreams are made of, you know? It's the best feeling in all sports. Has to be. Adesanya's wrestling has improved a ton. A very close round, a big action.
Is that the end of the round? Okay, that was the horn. Moment for the last style bender to close round 1. Backs up, out of harm's way.
Gotta be very careful.
Walker nearly up on his feet. Adesanya trying to close it out. Israel Adesanya is the undisputed king of the middleweights.
Man, every time Rob jumped in there,
And now, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world,
Adesanya next faced 3-time UFC title challenger Yoel Romero in March 2020 UFC 248. He won the fight via unanimous decision and defended his title for the first time. Many fans and pundits felt disappointed due to the low activity by both fighters, which resulted in a largely uneventful fight, in which neither fighter was able to deliver any significant offense. In his next title defense, Adesanya faced fellow undefeated fighter Paulo Costa in September 2020 at UFC 253. This marked the first time 2 male unbeaten mixed martial artists met in a title fight since 2009. He won the fight via technical knockout in the 2nd round. This win earned him his 5th Performance of the Night award.
And the favorite around -175, Paulo Costa. Nice body kick lands for the Brazilian. Upstairs because now he's got Costa's attention so much. And then he's out. Costa trying to
After the bout, Adesanya's visible right breast gynecomastia drummed up controversy due to possible PEDs use, although Adesanya claimed it was due to his usage of marijuana. When Israel Adesanya paused his dismantling of the UFC middleweight division to try his luck at light heavyweight in March 2021, Blachowicz was there to welcome him. At the weigh-ins, Adesanya weighed 200 pounds, 5 pounds away from the light heavyweight limit. Then the champ at 205 pounds, Blachowicz used well-timed takedowns, the sheer bulk, and the threat of his curtain-closing power to keep Adesanya under control long enough to hand the middleweight champ his first loss in pro MMA. He lost the fight via unanimous decision, marking the first time he has been defeated in mixed martial arts.
Bender Adesanya!
Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You're gonna keep it clean, touch gloves, and let's do it.
Understands the dangers and challenges in front of him tonight as Blachowicz lands to that lead leg of Adesanya. Adesanya said he expected Blachowicz to grapple early. That has not happened as yet.
He didn't want to lose any speed, and he didn't want to lose any endurance.
Yep. Oh,
Look at that. Oh, there's the clinch.
Jan Blachowicz was on top of his big look.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And still the undisputed.
I'm going back down to 185, and I'm going to roll that bitch with my iron black fist.
Adesanya rematched Marvin Vettori for the UFC middleweight championship in June 2021, headlining UFC 263. Adesanya controlled most of the fight, winning via unanimous decision.
The last style bender. Leg kick allows Vettori to work his takedown game.
Very good timing. Marvin's pressure though. You got it.
one connection. And the path to UFC middleweight golden glory still goes through Auckland, New Zealand.
A rematch between Adesanya and Robert Whittaker for the UFC Middleweight Championship took place in February 2022 at UFC 271. Whittaker has routinely turned away on takedown attempts and hammered with leg kicks as he attempted to close distance. Although Whittaker fared better than he did in their original bout in 2019, which ended in a second-round knockout, Whittaker still came up short with a defeat on a unanimous decision.
The main event is upon us.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times.
Title fight energy is unmatched. To get to your target.
Ooh! Early knockdown for the champion. Nice connection there with a left by Whittaker.
Out of the way of that kick.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Takedown for Whittaker.
You want to clinch. You want to take him down. 10 seconds, Rob. Just let go and swing. Come on.
The style bender has conquered all at the middleweights, it seems. But there is still a man standing. Adesanya has one challenge left, one fight to win, to prove himself the best once and for all. However, this might be the hardest fight of his career because this one is the toughest nut to crack. A thunder-fisted converted heavyweight named Jared Cannonier. The fight takes place on July 3rd this year, and this one has everyone waiting for it with bated breath.
I've been winning world championships, since, he was getting knocked out overseas, fighting for $5,000. I've been doing this for years at the highest level. In every sense of this game, I'm so far ahead of this kid. So the fact that I'm even talking about him right now is flattery to a boy that doesn't deserve me to be talking about him.
I don't see myself ever fighting Israel. No, there's no desire there, man. That's my guy. Even though a lot of people kind of be hinting towards it, they're like, yeah, you guys need to fight, I don't see myself fighting him. But having 2 belts in Nigeria is better than just having one guy holding 2 belts.
Adesanya is the best light heavyweight in the world right now. Not much less the best middleweight in the world. I think he's the best light heavyweight in the world. That's it. He's made that leap. It's not like, oh, this kid can be something down the line. Right now, he's the man. And them dudes ain't beating him. And guess what? If he goes up to light heavyweight, Izzy's going to be the double champ.
When you see how dominant he is at 185, of course you think, okay, well, maybe he could go up to 205 and take that belt there. The only thing against that, the only thing that I would say is against Adesanya doing that is that he isn't the biggest middleweight, even though he towers above people because he's so tall at 6'4", but he's not the heaviest. Right, and if he goes up to light heavy, I think he walks around at like 195 or something like that. It doesn't get much heavier than 195. Like look at Blachowicz and Reyes, they're going to be 235, something like that, 240. And Jones is probably 245, 250.
Yeah, he's a tough fight, man. I'm stoked to fight him. He's a hard fight. He's so good, and he only looked better in his last fight. And the fact he beat me once already.
I'm gonna beat his face. He's good in the stand-up, but nobody did wrestling against him. Yoel Romero, he did only 3-4 punch in the stand-up. Yeah, I can beat this guy.
100%, that's him. He's not putting on a show, he's not putting on an act. Like 100%, that's the guy. You put a fly on the camera, you put a camera on the wall, He's gonna be the same every morning, every afternoon. Like, that's just what the guys are like.
So, this is it for today's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to tell us your opinions in the comments section. We will be back with more exciting MMA videos.
You're watching me and I've been watching you, but then when you run up on me, you act like you don't know me. Boy, you know who I am now!